Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, my name is Danny. Everything on this channel is kind of like beauty, fashion, lifestyle, the lot. Just a bit of mix of everything and some vlogs in there as well. Anyway, today's video is going to be all about the brand new Huda Beauty foundation, which is the hashtag Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. I have literally just received it, guys. Literally, the postman just came, dropped it off, and here I am in the studio reviewing it for you. So we are gonna put this to the test. We are gonna do a full face foundation, a little bit of skincare. We're gonna use the Huda Beauty concealers, powders, and a few other bits that I'm just loving at the moment to give a full review and first impressions on this foundation. Let's do it. Also, in case you are new to my channel, hello, welcome to the family, and please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Click that subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you will receive a brand new notification every time I post a brand new video, sis. So we're gonna start off with our Wishful Thirst Trap Juice. I forgot the juice, the juice. In case you guys are wondering, yes, I look crazy different because my hair is up. So before anyone starts thinking that I've done some mad things, yeah, I've just blow dried my hair up. That's what makes me look different. Because I know when I did that in Dubai, people were like, wait, what have you done? There's a few people that were like, what did you do? I was like, nothing, I just put my hair up. And they're like, you look so different. Anyway, I do not know why I look so pale right now in these lights. I'm actually kind of like a bit brownish from Dubai still, but you would never be able to tell from these lights. Anyway, I'm using this serum. I did feature it recently and I absolutely loved it. And I just feel like it was actually really, really nice. I did it before I did a full face makeup routine and it worked beautifully. So this is obviously skincare. I think you can use it like AM, PM, but I absolutely love it. I just feel like it doesn't leave any residue on the skin and it just leaves the skin nice and supple, which we love. Okay, so if you haven't yet tried the serum, definitely give it a go. I actually really, really like it, so that's a thumbs up, honey. Anyway, moving on, we are going to prime our skin. We're not gonna spend too much time on skincare, only because we want to test out the foundation, babe. So I'm going ahead with the Huda, wait, what's this called? The Water Jelly Primer, the hydrating primer. So I haven't used this before, so this is gonna be a little first timer. I like it, it's very lightweight. Does it have a scent? I can't really smell anything. No, I can't. It feels really nice though. I feel like both of these products actually absorb into the skin, leaving it like quite hydrated, but not too slippery, which usually I prefer a little bit more slip, but I definitely feel like there's less slip, which will probably add to the longevity of the makeup, so it's good. Okay, it is foundation time, baby. Who is ready? So I got sent 3 different shades of the foundation. I don't know what color I'm gonna be. Looking at these, I'm a little bit worried. I think I would either be Butter Pecan or Dolce de Leche, but I'm not sure because I feel like I'm a different color right now. But good news, I was literally just looking at the stick foundation, which I love, and I'm Butter Pecan in this. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's gonna be my shade in this. Just before we get started, let me show you what it looks like. And I also wanna give you some of the claims of why it's so amazing, why is it different, why is it so special, you know? Okay, so there is a little booklet with some information, which is super cute. This is what the product looks like. So obviously it's very, very, very similar to the original Faux Filter foundation from Huda Beauty. And this one is basically fragrance free. So it's basically new and improved. It has a new formula. It is fragrance free. It is ultra long wearing with a matte finish that gives you a flawless filter without the cake face. Yeah, it says it's life proof, sweat proof, humidity proof, waterproof, and apparently it lasts for 24 hours as well. So yeah, it sounds really, really good. I know for a fact one of the things that people did mention a lot with the previous formulation was the smell. It had a very, very, very strong fragrance. And I guess a lot of brands nowadays are kind of like moving towards like being vegan, cruelty-free, fragrance-free, some of them, do you know what I mean? So it was quite a strong smell. I feel like we all know the smell. It was quite a strong smell. So I'm excited for it to be fragrance-free, if I'm honest. I don't really care if my fragrance has smell or not. And I would probably prefer it not to have a smell. Some of the things that it says that what makes this foundation truly special is that the 24-hour flexible wear, non-drying, fragrance-free, non-comedogenic, which if you don't know what that means, it's basically a term that a lot of dermatologists use, and it means that it's safe to use on people who maybe are, you know, sensitive, has sensitive skin, has maybe like mild to medium like skin disorders and things like that. Just FYI, I'm not a dermatologist, so like I can't give you the science, but I am a beauty girl, you know, I love my beauty products. So yeah, just because I've worked with other brands really, really closely, non-comedogenic just means safe for like sensitive skin or for like vulnerable skin. Life proof, so it's waterproof, long wear, 24-hour, sweat proof, fade proof, humidity proof. Wow, I'm kind of shook right now. It also says Dubai proof because Huda obviously lives in Dubai. And it does get hot out there. So it says humidity proof, sweat proof, long wear, and pool party proof. Wow, I wish I was going to a pool party, but nope, we're in lockdown, honey. We're staying right here.
I won't hear it and I won't respond to it.
Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. I am gonna do half a face with a brush. And this is my go-to favorite brush from Smashbox. And the other half, I'm gonna use my beauty blender, which I did have with me because I was gonna wet it and now I've lost it. So I found it. It's back. Here it is. Okay, so just before we pump it into the face, it comes with a pump, which every foundation should have nowadays, honey. It's 2021. If I'm buying a foundation and it doesn't have a pump and I have to pay extra for it, okay, I'm gonna just see if this color is gonna work. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks nice. Okay, that's gonna work. That is gonna work. Okay, perfect. I was a little bit scared. I was like, full coverage. Is it gonna be the right shade? Okay, so we're gonna do this side with the brush. And here we go. Oh my God, I'm nervous, I'm excited. Okay, so first impressions is, I forgot how quick you need to work with this foundation. You definitely, I was tapping away and then I was like, oh no, let me do something else. Love the shade. I feel like it's a really, really nice shade. And let me just have a closer look. I'm definitely not used to wearing full coverage. I haven't worn full coverage for a while. Only because I feel like I have a little bit of breakouts. I know, I've got a few breakouts, but recently I've been feeling like my skin's actually like kind of good-ish. So I haven't been going in with full coverage. But if you are about that full coverage life, I feel like this is a really, really nice texture. Let's do the other side with a sponge. I've actually got two different sponges here. One's a beauty blender and I don't know where this is from, but I'm gonna try this one. Okay, so we're gonna go for another pump. We're just gonna buff that into the skin. Definitely, if you're gonna use this foundation, I would recommend working in like areas. So do like your cheeks first and then move on to your forehead and then move on to the other side, just because I feel like it does set. But remember, the reason why it sets is to give you that maximum longevity, which is a good thing. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see on camera, this is the side that we used a sponge and this is the side that we used the brush. So I definitely feel like here, you're still getting amazing coverage, but you're still seeing a little bit more of a skin-like texture. And over here, we're definitely getting more of a full coverage moment. Which Both is great. Like, both is great. Like, it just depends what you're going for. So for me personally, I probably want more coverage around here where I have these spots, but I wouldn't want like full coverage right around my hairline personally for me. So I'm actually going to buff the other side out, and a really good technique, by the way, in case you're a bit confused. So if you want something a little bit more natural, the sponge. If you want something a bit more full coverage, the brush. But what's also really nice, and sometimes I do this, is I would use the brush first, buff it in, and then I go on top with the sponge just to kind of press the product into the skin, so you're getting a little bit more of a seamless finish. And I personally think that when you mix those two techniques together, you actually get a beautiful finish. Okay, so I have literally just bounced the sponge on both sides. Love this shade, love it. There's quite a lot of stuff in front of me. In case you're wondering why I'm a little bit all over the place today, I do apologize. I'm trying to film a little video on the iPhone as well. I'm trying to do more of that. I'm trying to do a little TikTok at the same time, you know? Okay, so there's definitely more coverage than I'm personally used to. And I feel like we all do this. You know when you like put on a foundation and then you're like, okay, now everything looks really flat, but that's because like the foundation is good and it's full coverage. But then you kind of have to like sculpt like your cheekbones back in, add a bit of highlight. Do you know what I mean? Like bring dimension back. If I'm looking at all of the claims, and it doesn't have a fragrance, guys. It really doesn't have a fragrance. I feel like that's the most shocking thing for me. I'm like, oh, wow. How many shades? There's 39 buildable shades. I guess it's the standard shades. I am tempted to dunk my head in the bath to see if it really is waterproof, but you know, guys, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that anytime today, but you know, let me know if you want me to dunk my head and see if this is really waterproof. Maybe even if I step outside, it's raining pretty much, you know, I could get wet. Anyway, like always, I love to ask you what you think of the skin. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a closer look. I do get a little bit scared if it's gonna like settle in areas like smile lines, like where you raise your brow, like just anywhere where your face might naturally crease. I do get a bit scared of that. But looking at it, I think what I love about it is that it's very, like, it's not in your face. It's not like some of the trends that are going around TikTok right now where people are just pouring foundation on their face. I'm like, wow. Okay, so next up, we're gonna go in for the Overachiever Concealer in Sugar Biscuit. I actually haven't used this concealer in a while, and I don't know why. Yeah, I really haven't used this in a while. I don't know, I've just been gravitating to playing around with other concealers, and I feel like last year, there were so many new concealers coming on in the market. I just really wanted to play around. So let's go ahead. This concealer, she is full coverage, guys. When I say full coverage, I think this is probably one of the most full coverage concealers I've ever come across. I think that's probably the reason why I haven't even been playing around with it much, because I'm no longer using full coverage. I'm kind of using like something a little bit more sheer on the skin, which is nice, but that does blend out so nicely. In real life, it's blending out beautifully. Maybe on camera I look kind of crazy. I'm looking at the monitor like I look crazy, but it's okay, we're gonna get there, do not worry. Okay, so I'm literally just finishing off blending the under eye. I feel like, wow, this literally looks like, I know it's called Faux filter, but especially the concealer just gives me this very filtered, like clean under eye. Like if you're someone like me who's Mediterranean and you have that darkness under your eyes all the time, even no matter how much water you drink or how much you sleep, this concealer really does the job. It's a good one. I think definitely have that in your kit. We are going to use the Huda Beauty Blondie Powder, Loose Powder. I actually really like this powder. I know I'm giving Huda a lot of love right now, but she does have some really good products. So I have to give credit where credit is due. I don't really want to go too heavy with the powder, just because I don't want to change the like foundation too much. So I'm just gonna go lightly with this and brush it over the face. Sometimes I also do use a sponge to apply my powder, just depending what look I'm going for and how much longevity I want. But really, I mean, feeling if I'm really honest, like feeling the foundation on my face, it feels very like it's gonna stay put. And I actually don't feel like it needs it doesn't need much powder. Okay, next up for powder and for contour, I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in shade 3. Is anyone sick and tired of seeing me use this? Because this is literally my go-to. I know Huda has the whole like Tantour thing for like the cream contouring, but well, yeah, I do not have time for that today. No, I really like applying powder on top of powder. So at this point, I probably wouldn't go in with a cream unless it was like a highlighter or jelly highlighter or maybe some blush or something that I would definitely test. This is where you need to bring the forehead smaller, you know? I feel like my forehead is getting bigger. I don't know if that's just me, but I was like, woo, forehead looks big, girl. We need to contour that down. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and like bronze up the skin. And recently I've been really enjoying bringing the bronzer like forward in round circular motions and just kind of like cupping the face a little bit more. It's less like just a line. I feel like recently, I don't know, like I've been really enjoying just more of a like subdued look. Okay, so I've literally just finished bronzing up. Oh my God, bronzer just makes all the difference to me. I don't know, now I start to see these like bronzy tones, like, you know, like the browns and the nudes and all that jazz. But anyway, I am going to finish off maybe a little bit of something on the eyes and also my lips, and I'm gonna be right back. Let's have a close look at the foundation, see how everything's sitting, give it a little score, give it a pro, give it a con, and let's have a closer look together. Okay, I am back. I literally just put some mascara on, did a little bit of lip, and I'm gonna finish off with this new bad boy. You guys seem to love this spray last time I featured it. You guys were going crazy for it, so I'm gonna use it again. Lock everything into place, even though apparently this foundation will not budge. Okay, so this is our finished look. I just went for something super neutral and just, I really wanted the foundation to just take focus here. So we are just gonna be paying special attention to the skin. So I'm just gonna give myself a few moments to look really close up, see how everything is settling in, see how, you know, is there any cracking? Is there any cakiness? Is there any dryness? How are my pores looking? I'm just gonna look out for things like that as I always do. And then I'm gonna come back to you guys with a pro, a con, and if it's a thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay, we're back. I'm feeling good, guys. It's been a while since I actually felt like, oh, she's looking kind of cute. I feel like I'm ready to go somewhere. But I have spent some time looking at my skin and I think I'm ready to give a verdict. We are gonna start with the con and finish on the pro because I am an optimist and I like to end on a positive note. So if I was gonna give this foundation a con, for me, it's maybe definitely the speed at which you need to work at. So obviously it has super longevity, which is absolutely amazing, but that does mean that you have to work really fast before it kind of sets. So I definitely found that when I was like dabbing and then left it, I need to work quite quickly. So that's one of the things. The second thing is definitely for me, I can still see a bit of texture. I'm just gonna get really close. Oh my God, you can see everything. This is HD. Yeah, over here and over here, especially where I had problematic areas, it's kind of not looking super amazing there. So for me, whenever I look at a formulation of a foundation, I always want to see how much does it smooth the texture of the skin and also like diminish the appearance of pores. But overall, and I have to admit, no one's gonna be staring at my face that close. When I look from a distance, the skin actually looks really, really, really nice, which takes me on to my pro. So with a pro, obviously I'm not about to jump into a pool party. I wish I was. I'm not in Dubai right now. I wish I was. I'm not somewhere that's super humid and hot. I wish I was. And I haven't had the makeup on for a long time. So it's hard for me to say, you know, how amazing the longevity is. But what I will say is that for a full coverage foundation, like her original formulation, I thought was amazing. I thought her original formulation was actually so good. It was always the fragrance that kind of threw me off a little bit. So because that's now gone and I feel like I can definitely see even more of an improvement, I have to take my hat off. I feel like this is a huge pro. I feel like it is a beautiful foundation. I definitely love the fact that if I use it with a sponge, it's a little bit more sheer. And when I look at my skin on the screen, when I look at it in front of me, I've got some mirrors in front of me, and when I look at it close up, I actually really like the way the skin looks. Another thing I will add is that it works beautifully, of course, with her concealer. The powder, I would say you don't really need to powder as much. I was tempted to not powder, but I am combination, so sometimes it's a little bit scary for me to do that. It's a bit risky. All of the other products that I used on top just worked beautifully. Like, you guys know how much I love my Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I feel like that one has really beautifully just blended on top. It looks really nice. So overall, it's a winner for me. It's a thumbs up. I feel like Huda is killing the game right now. I mean, I was loving this so much, and now I feel like, you know, I've got something when I want a little bit more coverage, and this is just for my day-to-day. So I am super blown away. I feel like this really was such an iconic product when it first launched, and for her to bring it out again as a new and improved, I really like. I think that's amazing. I love the fact that she's taking incredible products and just making them even better. As an artist, as a makeup artist, as a creative, I feel like that's absolutely amazing. I've just also noticed, by the way, in the corner of this leaflet, it says mask proof, which is absolutely insane. I need to definitely test this out. So if I can go outside and wear a face mask and it doesn't transfer, that would just be, oh, can every foundation out there be mask proof, please? Anyway, that is the end of this video. First impressions and review of the new Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here with me, please do not forget to give this a thumbs up. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you think of the original formulation? Have you tried the stick? Do we want a full review of the stick? Let me know. And yeah, if you're not already part of the family, then please subscribe. It will mean a lot to me, and I know our family here is growing. So I will see you on the next one, guys. Stay safe, and I love you all so much. I will see you soon.